Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here. We're back with another video. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Wuthering Waves' 2.0 update. So this is just me yapping about what I felt so far doing the story and a lot of the key changes that they've had since 1.0. Now, before we begin, if you guys are wondering, why is there no UI on your thing? Isn't it cool? So this is a new feature that they did called immersive mode, and you can toggle this back by hitting Alt C. But the issue is you can't press it back. As you can see, I'm pressing it back. It just brings me there. So what I'm gonna do to do it back is you go through this setting over here and then turn it on. For video making purposes, I think this is really good. But you know, some smaller changes would be nice. I would love to see a map here, or like a small like indication of my health bar, or something like that, or an indication on the screen to tell like, oh, your health is going low, girl, something like that, you know. But we're doing this here today, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's talk about the story. Um, if we look at the map, I'm still incomplete with what to unlock. Now, I'm not gonna go through the entire map ASAP because I am focusing on this at the moment. Like, you know, Mount Firmament is 61%, you know, this is where I spent most of my time in. And as you can see, Port City of Guizhou or Guizhou is 100%. But to be honest, if we look at our explorations for the port city, it is technically not complete because I still need one more blob fly and maybe one or two more Sonnen's casket. But it did its job done for what it did. I didn't even complete the supply chest. That means there's still some few missing, and I think I remember what that is because I spent my time OCD-ing it. That means you technically don't need to complete everything for 100%. If you just want to see 100% just cause, and you're satisfied with that, then that's good. And I think they give the maximum rewards anyway. So per 100%, you get a standard pool, some tuners, some Echo XP, and some, what is this? Oh, a boost unit. Oh, I didn't know about that. This is for the Whisper Wind Haven. Oh, so it's different. What about the others for 25? Oh, I've never seen this before. Oh, I guess this is the stamina for the glider that I haven't really equipped yet. Is it like a consumable? Because I haven't really checked at all. Let's see. I could be blind. Could be one of these consumables that I can't find. Oh, I have a Yoo-hoo thing. Wave band. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that I have to check. Okay, we'll get into that later. Let's talk about one of the big changes that I like, which was synthesis. I think it's synthesis, photosynthesis. Now, when I started playing this on 1.0, I was so tired of going here. You know, where is it? How can we find something? You know, going here. You know, going to the city. You know, seeing that synthesizer area. You know, walking there. I can't even see it. Okay.
Can you keep up?
You know, going to the synthesized area. I'm trying to like look at the map and check at the same time. You know, walking in the map, checking around, and then going to the synthesizer area. Like, oh, I have to do that now. You just have this, which took a while. I'm surprised this wasn't a day one thing. Um, but having this here was such a welcoming thing for me. And I kid you not, it really boosted my leveling up of Carlotta very quickly.
Will decide whether it's
So
for show or for
that's
battle.
pretty nice for her. What else did they add? They added new data bank levels, which is shocking, which makes sense because if there's new echoes, there's going to be new data bank. Now, this is going to probably be easy for us day one players. I remember when they updated this from, it was 20, I think, capping, right? And then it went to 21 and 22. They made it more simplified with how you get echoes, especially how you pick up echoes and you can see the stats. Good amount of information you get from just that menu alone when you absorb the echoes, which is really nice. So I guess it's gonna expand every 2 levels whenever there's like a big chunk update for like new echoes. And speaking of echoes, that's another new thing that we have. I wonder where can I find that? I think that's in the data bank. Yeah, we have a new we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 new sets, which is pretty nice. It kind of is like an expanded version of what the old ones are. So like this is the new Spectro, this was the old Spectro. The thing that makes it different is, yes, you get the 2 pieces are the same, and the 4 piece is kind of basic, but there's like a bigger buff to it. So increases crit rate. Like it means like it buffs the older characters as well. And how do I explain this? Let's go to the Frosty Resolve. Actually, no, let's go to the bosses. Actually, we gotta talk about it. Really hard to say a lot for, you know, what it is. Let's find the newer monsters, like this one. Can I like look at the info, please? No, not you. How do I look at his info? I want to see like the info. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go to teams.
I alone will decide.
So when it comes to
whether
these
it's
new
for show or
resonators
for battle.
in the game, I love what they did. This Sonata effect. No, not the Sonata effect. I lost it now. What's it? Oh, it's not. It's the Nightmare Echoes that have these. I forgot about that. I think it's the Nightmare Echoes that have these effects. So basically, there's new types of echoes that are also Nightmare Echoes. They're basically like an upgraded version of the older ones. So for example, there's an upgraded version of this, probably. There's an upgraded version of this for sure. And then when you equip it, it gives you extra stats, like plus 10% this, and then another add-on buff. I'm surprised that this is not here, or it could be wrong. Oh, there it is. Equipping this echo in the main slot grants glacial damage bonus and resonance skill bonus. So like that, more buffs like that. So considering Carlotta is such a resonance skill heavy character and she is glacial, this is her best in slot for like that. So I kind of like what they did with these echoes having extra buffs that are going to be useful for the weaker characters as well, meaning like Tauchi or what's his name, Yanwu, or even Jiangxing. Jiangxing has potential. It's just that she doesn't really have that type of build in mind, because there's nothing that fits her in terms of the content that is provided at the moment. So I think, and she is more like a Zhongli type girl. You know, she's a support and healer. She gives good heavy attack damage. She was the first traction unit that we have, and she boosts resonant liberation damage application. Maybe when we get like, if I get like a Jinyan, I forgot his name. The first banner, I think I would prioritize her. But for now, the thing I'm focusing on is Carlotta and her team. She doesn't even need to be highly maxed. Shorekeeper is a must to prioritize too.
I alone
but
will decide whether it's for sure.
She's a little too costly for me to get to level 90, so, and don't even get me started on her resonance. So yeah, a lot of work. So for now, I'm just trying to play as much as I can and not even look at the stuff, and then we can party with that. So what else did they change? They added new achievements. I'm surprised that the relationship thing is not there yet, because if we switch sigils, it's still there. If I can find it. Like the, it says to be announced, to be announced, to be announced. You can tell it's coming. This is Alto's, I think. You know, you can tell it's coming, but it's not there yet. That's Verina's. You know, it's not just ready, so I think we're gonna wait for a while for that. I guess because they are prioritizing some other stuff. Well, but we have like skins now. Oh yeah, we have skins. That's really nice. Our first skins are gonna come out in 2.0 batch 2, as you can see, and it's a pretty good value. This is the same price, I think, as Genshin's skin line. But if we look at the offer, you know, you get a profile avatar, you get the skin. She looks amazing. The VFX change, and when I saw that, I was like, Genshin, take notes. Honkai Impact is one of the few games that have a really huge, drastic VFX change. And if someone says about the Deluxe skin, the Deluxe skin is probably the same flame animation, they just darkened the color tone. You also get the amazing board. Look at that, it fits her so well. Honestly, this looks like a battle pass look that you can, because the battle pass has kind of like that rose gold kind of theme, so that's pretty nice as well. But yeah, I'm glad that they added it. I'm curious of what we're gonna do back in Jinjo with the free Sanhua skin, so I'm excited for that as well. Yeah, this game just really makes me want to wail, to be honest. Let's see what else to talk about. They got really good at these splash arts. Well, Jeji's always has a good one, but this one was also like, whoa, she really ate that. When they drip marketed her, she really ate that. And I still love that the weapon is always guaranteed, meaning I can always complete a look on the character, and I feel like it's a must-have, air quotes. So yeah. Oh, my UID is this on the EU. If you want to add me, you know, I don't really have friends to play this with. It's just a solo thing. What else do I talk about? Oh, the story. Now let's talk about the story. The story was crazy. The story was crazy, crazy, crazy. I can pinpoint everything, and I can remember what happened from the beginning till the end. There's no faults in the story. I can remember when I first met Brent, when I first saw that whale, and then when I saw that flower from Folova. I don't know how to say your name. Folova. I'm just gonna say Folova. Rollover. And when the cutscenes got crispy cream. Like, I'm glad whenever it fades out and it's like that type of cutscene, like that CGI cutscene. I was like, you know, it's gonna be good when it's always a CGI cutscene. And there was a lot than expected. Even in some of the talking points, like, I'm gonna spoil it. The end when Cristolfo, probably a unit in the future, talking to Frolova, and he was talking, and then the camera wasn't still, and they were seeing that look. She was giving like a look to him, and then he was still talking. Usually, you know, he would just be talking into one angle, and they were just standing like next to each other, but they were giving some energy there. They were giving some movement, and I really like that about this new update. And the story, how it ended, you can tell there was more. But the fact that this is the first 3 acts was like what, like 20, like 10 hours or 12 hours of story or something like that. That I managed it in like a day and a half. Like, that was just the start. So this was just like the appetizer. So we don't know how far we can go from this, and we don't know like what units we could meet in the future with Rinascita. Obviously, the ones we saw like Rosia, Phoebe, Zani, Brandt, they're gonna be guaranteed. So that means we have enough for like 2.1, and then 2.2 it's gonna be like that Carthia girl, and then someone else. So yeah, but I do hope in some patches for like a filler, we do go back to Jinjo, because I love when we go back. I love it when we go back to Leeway and Genshin, because like, of memories, you know. So it's kind of iconic to like go back and see like, oh, you're a different person now, you're using a different unit, so on and so forth. I also like that this Tales of the Isles is a permanent thing where you can just explore the world, which motivates exploring the world. And you can also, like, you know, complete this to unlock rewards. I think you get a total of 500. You get a total of 500. You get some supplies for like the gold materials. You get a lot of tuners. You get some residence potions, some echo potions, which is nice. And they're all gold. So so you don't have to really go crazy as much. You know, if you play your stories, you get the, you know, usual like rare, epic XP potions, but here they give you a lot of gold, so which is great. And we got a plethora of new events just on day 1. This one, I don't know. I have to do chapter 2, act 3, and side quest Scale of the Past, which I haven't done. I started doing this Pincer Maneuver Warriors 3. I think we've had this for a while, so yeah. I have 3 days left here since coming back. I also bought the monthly pass because, you know, it's what I can do for now. I don't really do much of it, if you know. The skin showcase, I haven't done that. I haven't even done her story. That's one thing as well. I've done her showcase. I haven't done Jeji's showcase. I made a promise to myself when this game came out, I'll do the trials always. So, yep, we'll wait for that. After this video ends, I'll do this video. I mean, this event, this video. But it's kind of locked in an area that I can't access yet. If I track it, it's gonna be here, which is around the side here, and I don't like looking at the the map too much because I want to like savor the moment when it comes to um the content. So yeah, let's talk about the characters. So I'm glad that there's a lot of events for that. Let's talk about the characters now. Let's talk about let's talk about Carlotta here. Now I got lucky. I've been getting lucky in these gacha games because I got Carlotta
I alone
in
will decide whether
what
it's
did I
for
get?
show or for battle.
I got her at a 50-50, so I got really lucky because the last time I got was Shorekeeper guaranteed, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. So the fact that she came as a 50-50 success story was great. I haven't had a 50-50 story success since maybe Black Swan or Ron May, and they were like next to each other in the banner, so I don't remember who. So that was really nice. Her weapon is to be summoned. I'm still working on that. I think I have like 53 pity, which obviously is great. I'm doing 10-10 each, so if I had enough for a 10 pull, I pull. So that means I have a lot to discover, a lot of map to do. So yeah, I never really peaked I never really peaked above 1600 because I know it's gonna be like slashed ASAP. So as for my this is not finished. This is not good for a character. So you know, I got crit rate, resonance stuff, attack rate, whatever. I need crit damage. Crit rate, yes, attack HP, you know, it is what it is. And this heavy attack damage bonus is good for like her like that thing she does with like a semi circle glass breaking thing, so that's nice, I guess. Crit damage is here. This was huge. It was 19.8, which kind of is helping me in situations like that, but that's I think the only crit damage I pull. And then here we have another crit rate. This was a flop piece, but I just did it just because in the long run I'm probably gonna replace that. It's gonna be good. And then again, crit rate. If I got crit rate and crit damage, this would have been good. I only got one crit damage prop, but I almost got half of my crit rate. So if I max out her weapon, it's 72% crit damage at max rank at level 90. So I would have had around 240 something. 242? We're gonna assume this is a 170. 242 crit damage, which is fine. She says she needs at least a minimum of 60 to 80. So again, this could, you know, be worked on. And yeah. For this is gonna take a while as well. Majority of my characters are always at level 6 because this is tedious to do and to remember as well, because I always do like a come and go phase with Wuthering Waves, but you know, it's gonna be a permanent thing, part of my cycle. Yeah, and then the rest of the characters that I have, you know, these are maxed out, but they're not maxed out in terms of, you know,
the impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Their gear and stuff. So yeah, these were the three I got. This was free, this was guaranteed, this was guaranteed. All of them were guaranteed. Shorekeeper was guaranteed as well. I haven't touched Calcharo, but with the new Nightmare Echoes, this, I think he gets a little buff. So I guess he's going to be a little bit useful.
I see my way clear.
So Calcharo, justice for Calcharo over here. And like I said, Jiangxing over here. And our first 5-star ice DPS, but we know we know what happened. There is also some really good 4-stars that I have to invest on. It's
I should try to smile more,
Sanhua. She's the Bennett of this franchise for sure. I don't know how she works, so she's pending. This is like this one is like a underrated DPS. If you max her wave plates out, so yeah. Rover, I need to give love
for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
I need to give Rover
leaving
some
the
love.
past behind.
I heard a rumor that we're gonna get an arrow version of Rover, so I'm really curious about that. And if that could put Jiangxing potentially into the map. But yeah, that's the video. That's all I wanted to talk about with this Wuthering Waves yapping session. You know, it's something I did this video for people who are watching me for me, because Wild Rift is such a mobile game, and you know, if you want a side game, why not play this as well? And I did clean up my phone and stuff to just fix this. Also, because of this, I really want to try Punishing Grey Raven again. I have an account on that as well. So, you know, yeah. Like I said, my UID is over here. Ignore the comment. It's the wicked scream. You know, I'm not gonna do it. I did it in the last video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. New to my channel, subscribe, like the video, dislike it if you didn't. And like I said, all my social media links are in the description. If you want to support the channel, you can donate via PayPal or watch the ads till the end without skipping, because we let the algorithm people and the advertisers know that, oh, this is a good channel. And it is a good channel. I work hard on this channel, obviously, when it comes to League, obviously. What else do I say? Ooh, I don't know what to say. I forgot my intro. I said donate to my PayPal. Oh, I have a Blue Sky, Dr. Curvy. What else? What else? Oh, 80% of you guys aren't subscribed. So please do subscribe and get that ratio less, because only 20% of you guys have subscribed, which is great. The 20%, great. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, not great. So please do subscribe. And yeah, that's the video. I just wanted to do something side for Wuthering. I'm really getting into my phone again in terms of like using it and fixing it. So yeah, I might not play much on the tablet because it's cracked. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.